Atlanta has a different swag. Like, it's not just about basketball. Like, you can be you. If you have that swag, like, that's super dope.
They tried to count me out. I'ma gon' count me in. Fill up my bank account. Now I got something to spend.
Growing up in Douglasville was great. I love where I stayed at with my family. I always played basketball in my mom's backyard. We would have a ton of people out there playing ball.
Growing up in Fresno, I can just remember gym hopping, going to see my brothers play, my cousins, and just also just my family playing, you know, pick up in my grandparents' driveway. And it got intense at times, but I mean, just now looking back, I really miss it.
Yeah, being drafted in 2019 was a great experience. I would say coming back home was even better for me personally because, you know, at the time last year, my grandpa was super sick, so he didn't get a chance to come to the games up north. So when I came down here, he was able to come to more games. So I think it put me in a position where I could see my family more, so that meant the world.
This is the furthest I've been away from home, so it was a little bit of a hard adjustment at first, and plus I'm the baby, so you know, it was hard for my parents, but you know, I got used to it. I'm happy that I ended up in Black Hollywood. You know, being drafted to Atlanta, it's been amazing. I just hope many more years to play here, and I just hope, you know, I stay with this franchise the rest of my career.
I'm always humble and I'm truly thankful. Any way I can help my teammate out or a player out, like, I love that, right? And that's all I try to do is just try to be a great teammate, you know? I'm not perfect at it, but I do strive to be that way. Speaking for me personally, is like I've had a history of growing problems, hip problems, so that's one. And then the second thing is coming back from COVID, long COVID, when I was out for 2 years. Like, I'm good now, but still, you know, being out for 2 years and having surgery in 2019, and then being out for 2 years and then having surgery again last fall, like that's different. So now you're trying to come back from that, and that's a challenge.
McDonald gets the bounce. Go ahead, Aari McDonald. You can shoot till your arm falls off.
When I think back, that was amazing. It's just when you're hot, you're hot. So I mean, I had an outer body experience. Like, I didn't feel like myself. It shows that all the work that I've done in the dark, it finally was, you know, shown on a bright light and a big stage. I came up short, but I mean, I don't regret it at all. I had an amazing career and I'm just blessed, and I was happy that, you know, the world got to finally see what I'm capable of. I'm huge on faith, and you know, I experienced some adversity this season. I set out 14 games, you know, I had an injury, and I just felt like I wasn't glorifying God like how I should. Like, you know, I wasn't being consistent. For a little over a month and a half, he kind of showed me, like, you know, like, I am the way, I am the light, so you have to believe in me. Even, you know, when things are going good, you still have to come to me, pray, and just talk to me and spend that intimate time with me. So I think that when I was injured, you know, I had to, you know, find myself and just go back to just talking to God. You know, basketball is just a small part of me, but I also want to be healthy, you know, past basketball. Stay in the course, knowing that everything happened for a reason, and maybe that I needed this time to just, you know, reset.
Yeah, the atmosphere at Gateway is amazing. I think, especially like come fourth quarter, and it's a great game, you get to see how our fans are. And say we go on a run, one of my teammates hit a big shot, you really get to hear how loud it gets in there. And I think going from that to pregame to how music is, the DJ there, like all of that, those, like, that gets you really hyped. I know it gets me hyped. One of the things I enjoy most about being on this Atlanta Dream Team is, I would say, my teammates. Not just about basketball, but how they are, like, when we're not playing basketball or not playing a game or not at practice. And I think this is the best team I've ever been a part of.
I love my teammates. I love everyone from the top to bottom. Everyone is genuine, and they're just people you can depend on.
We first met, I was a sophomore going into my junior year in college. I seen her on social media one time. I went out to some lounge here, And then I saw her there. I was like, dang, this is the girl I just saw on Instagram a few days ago. Told her my name, got to know her. It was like we had a bond that we already like knew each other. So that's what really, got me.
So I've been knowing Devon since the 5th grade. He went to school with my older cousin. He knows my older brother, but...
She transferred from the University of Washington. She transferred to the University of Arizona. I was playing football at the time. And then I seen her first day of summer school. We chopped it up. I tried to take her out to eat, get dinner or something. She wasn't going for it. So, I stayed consistent. We ended up going out to eat, and then that started things.
Tell us your fiance's name.
Devon.
Devon. Hey, congratulations. That was well played.
Thank you.
Just to be able to spend more time with her during the day, like if she getting off of, practice early or something like that. I like to walk my dog, our dog.
We go out to eat. We like to go find new restaurants. We watch Netflix shows together, and we get pissed if someone starts a new episode without each other.
I think in life we get so caught up on like work, taking care of like other people, we forget about who we are, like what do we need. And so we had to figure that out. That took us some time, It got to a point where like we just started getting stressed out about life, right? Especially like with all of the COVID stuff. But after we figured that out, like what do we need? How can we help each other? Like be better, be happy, and be stress-free. Going a little bit personal, I think for me personally, I kind of lost God like throughout my journey. So she helped me like get back there, because in high school I was always in church every Sunday, like I was always there. So now like that's what we do. We watch church, we pray, Bible verses, scriptures, meditation, we go on walks. So.
And we get our feet scrubbed. We love massages.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the more mushy person, but I don't really tell him. Shout out to him, because I know I've moved around a couple times. So after he proposed, he moved back to Tucson from going back home after graduating. I got drafted here. He moved again, just to be with me. He's just been on the move just so he can be with me. It's been amazing to see, like, this is really my person, and just he's always supported me. He's seen me at my best. He's seen me at my worst. I faced a lot of adversity, and he's always just been positive and just loving and always have good advice. I mean, I don't tell him as much, but I do appreciate him.
Basically watching AD live out this dream, no pun, being home with the dream is honestly amazing. Starting with, really, or coming back from, rather, COVID. So to see it all play out, and we don't always know why things happen. As life unfolds, time will tell. And I'm just proud of AD and the person that they've become, what they've bounced back from, and being able to do what they love.
What's up, y'all?
Hey y'all, it's Aari, and I'm made for the A.